so speaking of Kim, her latest look at Paris Fashion Week is going viral. The reality star wore a black bodysuit that was covered in custom yellow caution tape. Her team taped pieces and layered them on top of her until she was covered from head to toe. She paired the look with matching heels and a handbag that were also taped. Kim appears to be stepping into a new fashion era since stepping away from Kanye's fashion advice. And during Milan Fashion Week, she turned heads when she opted for an array of different sized jumpsuits. Well, first of all, when she was wearing the caution tape, isn't she one of the faces of Balenciaga?
Yeah, so she's very close with them as well.
Well, if you look at like in Times Square, it was just pictured, there was her modeling for Balenciaga, almost like the face of them. So was this her choice, or was this Balenciaga's people that were decorating her with the fashion tape, considering she's one of their faces?
Right. I don't know the answer, but to me, and maybe because I'm an art history major, I took it and meant that she's wrapped up in like an oncoming crime. And I know that sounds a little deep because it's like, but it's interesting she picked yellow police crime tape to be wrapped up in after all this.
Does police crime tape have Balenciaga written on it?
Yeah, really high fashion police
That's how you know
does.
you made it. It's so
Tori, that's a terrifying interpretation.
It's just, and it probably isn't, but she's so careful about editing and what she does. Some things are really like deliberate. It just seemed too on the nose for me, but I could be totally wrong.
Wow. Well, shout out to my friend Terry in high school who used to wear caution tape every day. He was a punk rocker.
Cool.
Yeah, straight edge anarchist, loved him, was always wrapped himself up in caution tape. People didn't really get it then, but I hope he saw that Kim K look and was like, see, I started it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Terry.
He finishes his TV dinner and turns DBL off. Like what do you mean? You act like this is his coming of age moment. Like he didn't do that.
This is gratifying to
How
Terry.
is that for Terry?
Shout out to Terry.
He was just a dude wearing police tape. He doesn't get props and be in the same sense with Kim now.
Yeah, he did. He started it 20 years ago. Shout out to Terry.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out
I'm
to
sorry,
Terry.
Terry.
Okay, so the models walking the runways had their work cut out for them. First up, take a look at this video from Paris Fashion Week. Oh my gosh, I shared this, you guys, on my Instagram. I could not believe it. I hope we have the part with the tidy whities person. So here it is. This is the Balenciaga. They got a taste of winter. There's one dude that's in tidy whities. I don't know where he is. But the runway was essentially turned into an oversized snow globe where models had to walk through fake snow that was blown around by wind turbines that were cranked up to the max, okay? And then during London Fashion Week, these models had to wear wooden shoes. A 26-year-old Dutch designer created them, saying the shoes aren't there for being shoes, but more like a tool that changes your posture.
This is what I look like walking on set today because I wore heels all Saturday. I danced my little feet off on Saturday night, and I put on heels today to walk on set. I was like, woo, shuffle on in, like they on fire.
Do the shuffle.
Yeah.
Do the shuffle.
Yeah.
What is up with these shows? I get that they're supposed to be avant-garde. We're talking about them. I secretly hated the snow globe.
I did too.
I loved it.
I did
Right?
too. A little bit, yeah.
It's supposed to represent a nuclear apocalypse, okay? Now, they were carrying trash bags because that's what you would have. You had plastic things that would survive. And what's interesting is the invitations were given to you in an iPhone that was cracked, an old iPhone. And on the back, it was engraved with your personal information and where the show is. So it was as if this was an artifact after an explosion. She also mentioned she was rescued from Georgia or fled from Georgia as a youth, and Ukraine. It's all kind of playing in there. Yeah, so she was taking a stand against a nuclear apocalypse. So it's so interesting, the depth to that.
Yeah, I would say getting a shattered iPhone is interesting. I don't know if I like that. I don't like that.
It's the invite. Engraved?
I think that
I like it.
I did like the fashion. I'm not gonna tell. I did like the look with the first one. The second one, I just like. I wouldn't even
cardboard?
look at the cardboard. I wasn't even looking at like. Yes, of course.
Amazing.
That is ridiculous.
Amazing.
Sam, what bothers me is like no one in the audience is laughing.
Right.
There's not one person like me and my homie like, look at your boy. Like there should be at least one fun dude there.
You look like Thomas.
I don't like that everybody's so serious with this nonsense.
I love that they're taking it seriously. seriously that they're like writing notes and they're like, oh yes, that's it. That's it. But again, we all know that these fashion show avant-garde looks don't translate to the looks on the street.
Right.
They take pieces of it.
Right.
So it's more of the
Exaggerated.
aesthetic.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll see pointed shoulders.
And the Dutch make famously wooden clogs, so I think that's a play on their famous footwear.
I think you're really reaching.
We got it. We got to get to
really reaching.